Um, so the approach to the Center for Massive Change is to create an entrepreneurial experience purpose-driven educational model. And the idea really is to use action and real purpose to accelerate education and development. So rather than cutting education off from the challenges we face, we use the challenges as an accelerator, a kind of rocket fuel, to entrepreneurial education. And we know the importance of this because of the rate of change. We're doubling our technological capacity every 12 months and doubling the double. So we know that, a student doing a 4-year technical degree, after 4 years, by the time they graduate, 2 of those years are redundant. So, 2 of those years have the information in 2 of the years has been made obsolete. So you no longer need to learn that information. You need to learn an entrepreneurial constant mode of development to explore the possibilities as they're evolving. That's the real opportunity in this world. So the Center for Massive Change is built around that idea of saying, to do that, you need an entrepreneurial learner. And using design as a methodology of integrating science and art into an iterative practice of development around real challenge and purpose. And what that means is that you take real situations in your world, in your community, and you develop projects that will solve those problems. And that approach means that it's a win for the community. You leave a legacy of real development and capacity in the community. And you develop the methodology and the expertise to be constantly innovating and to be dealing with the challenges that will emerge in the future. Because, one of the ways that I talk about it is that, it's not the content of the experience that you need to learn. It's the experience of the content. It's the experience that you need to learn. You need to know that you can be lost in the forest and find your way out. And it is, we thought about calling it the Lost in the Forest Institute, that it would be, there's a difference between being on a picnic and being lost in the forest. When you're on a picnic, you might be in the very same place, but on a picnic, you don't care too much about the environment that you're in. Your concern is, who brought the Coke and who's got the sandwiches. When you're lost in the forest, every piece of information is important to you. The fact that, the land slopes this way and the sun is over there and I can hear water, well, all of that information is immediately relevant. That's what an entrepreneur does. An entrepreneur processes everything, all the information, as tools. An entrepreneur looks at a landscape, looks at a situation and says, you know what? I could use these 3 things and put them together to make a new thing that people really need. And that methodology is the real outcome of the Center for Massive Change. And ultimately, in a context where we're doubling our capacity every 12 months, that's what you really need to develop.